Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Suggestion Box Reunion Show. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Joining us on this beautiful Friday night for this fantastic occasion. I'm your host, hosting the show today, Paul Carganilla. And we have an amazing show for you. But really quickly, very quick abbreviated history lesson. The very first Suggestion Box episode was August 15th, 2020, over 4 years ago. That first year, in 2020, we did 19 shows. It was weekly at the time. Then rolling into 2021 was 26 shows. We stopped those regular weekly shows around September of that year. We got together twice in 2022 for one of these fun romps on the intranet. Our last episode together was October 16th, 2022. So it's been almost 2 years, but ladies and gentlemen, we have the whole cast here today. Join me in welcoming Danny Roque.
Oh, hi. How are you, everybody? Parole is a wonderful thing.
Give it up for Denny Seigel.
I'm in Tom's living room.
We all are, right? You can keep your camera. Oh no, did we lose Danny already?
We'll come back.
Oh no, Jane Brucker.
Hi there, got it. Wait,
Give it up for Dylan White. How about some Karen Baughn in your life?
Oh, hello.
And we've all been in his apartment, just sitting around waiting for him. Yes, he's back in his apartment as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Carrozza! This is your cast tonight of the Suggestion Box. We're so glad to be back. And we are going to do our warm-up game traditionally, our traditional Vaudacity warm-up game. Everybody loves a little 99, am I right?
Sure, everybody loves it.
Whatever you say, Paulie. Yeah, sure, yes.
You know the drill. If you're in the chat, we need your suggestions throughout the show tonight, starting with this game. Of course, we need a noun, person, place, thing. Give us occupations, famous fictional and non-fictional characters, and we're going to form a little joke right here on the air of 99 blanks walked into the bar, and what happened? I don't know. We'll see. The very first one that I see in the chat is Cactus from Melissa Catano. 99 was it cacti? Cacti? Denny, then Dylan.
I'm going to take Dylan's because he was going to take mine, right? 99 cacti walk into a bar. Say it with me, Dylan. Bartender says, "We don't serve cacti here." The cacti turn to the bartender and say, "Prick."
What a prick.
That was mine!
Yeah.
I thought I was original.
Tom.
99 cacti walk into a bar and the bartender says, what can I get you? And the cacti say, nothing. We're not thirsty.
Hey.
Yes. Dylan, then Denny.
99 cacti walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve cacti here." 99 cacti say, "Why? Is this a dry county?"
Oh, Denny, Karen.
99 cacti walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve drinks to cacti here." And they say, "Oh, no. We just had dinner and now we're just here for dessert."
Oh, Karen.
99 cactuses, cactorinos walk into a bar and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say,
Denny, bring us home.
99 cactuses walk into a bar and they're all dressed up. Their clothes are fresh out of the dryer. And the bartender says, "We don't serve cactuses here." And the cactus says, "Succulent."
What?
Succulent.
"Oh my!"
Wow.
A bad one to end up.
You pulled a muscle reaching for that.
Yeah.
All right, next one I see from Mike Pierce in the chat. Here's another question of plurals. Legos. Is it Legos or Lego? Walk into a bar. That is the question. And we're going to go Tom, Jane.
99 Legos walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Get out of here. We don't serve Legos." And they say, "Why? Are we underfoot?"
Whoa.
Oh, I hope not. Jane, Danny.
99 Legos walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve Legos. And they go, why not? And the bartender says, well, all right, here. And they sets up 99 glasses and all the Legos start walking to the bar. And they go, oh, 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 oh.
Yes.
Customers. Hurt.
Denny Dylan.
99 Legos walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve Legos here. And the Legos say, don't make us break up your front door.
Yeah, brick it up.
99 Legos walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve Legos here. And the Legos look at each other and go, they call us square.
Ooh.
99 Legos walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve Legos here. And 99 Legos say, oh, blocked again.
Yes.
Wow.
Jane, Tom, Karen.
99 Legos walk into a bar and the bartender says, oh, you Legos again. They go, hey, we're here. And one of those Legos looks down at the end of the bar, makes its way to the end of the bar, sees this lonely little toy sitting there, and the Lego goes, hey. And the person sitting at the bar goes, oh, hello. And the Lego goes, don't tell me your name is Peg.
Uh-huh.
You painted a world, Jane. You painted a world.
More than a joke. More than a joke.
Tom, Karen.
Oh, me, huh? 99 Legos walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, get out of here. We don't serve Legos. Go, oh, come on, snap it together.
Yes. Karen.
99 Legos walk into a bar and they say, along with our drinks, we'd also like a couple little hors d'oeuvres. And the bartender says, we only have a very small hors d'oeuvres today. We only have minifigs. Which is the name of a Lego person.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
The little man. They're called minifigs. So this was a very good joke. You just didn't get it.
It was.
Educational, too.
Yeah. Jane.
99 Legos walk into a bar and the bartender says, what do you have? And the Legos go, whatever you say. And the bartender goes, well, I can make you with this. I can make you with that. I can make you a train. I can make you a bus station.
That's true. Danny, bring us home.
99 Legos walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve Legos here. And then he looks at two female Legos on top of each other and go, accept them. They're stacked.
Yes. 99 Legos walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve Legos here. The Legos go, yeah, you want to fight? And the bartender rips his head off and says, take that minifig.
See, I crawled so that you could run.
I
Thank
blame
you.
this on Mike Pierce. I'm just saying it.
From Kelsey Blaine Gibson, 99 Zebras. And Denny, Tom, Dylan.
99 zebras walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve zebras here. And the zebras go, oh, this isn't a black and white issue.
Tom.
Oh, boy. Fix Tom's joke. Fix Tom's joke. 99 zebras walk into a bar. The bartender says, get out of here, zebras. We don't serve you. And they say, why not? He goes, because you horse around too much. And they say, but we're not even horses.
Mine's similar. 99 zebras walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve zebras here. And 99 zebras say, but we need something to drink. We're kind of horse.
Oh, yes. Karen?
99 zebras walk into a bar and the bartender, who is a lion, says, I do serve zebras here.
Jane, bring us home.
99 zebras walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve zebras here. And the zebra goes, why not? We've earned our stripes. Because
Hey!
What were we doing if we didn't say stripes?
Dan and Nicole says elephants. Switch it. We're going zoo animals. And Denny.
99 elephants walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve elephants here. What, you forget?
Tom.
99 elephants walk into a bar. The bartender says, get out of here. We don't serve elephants. And all the elephants go, tusk, tusk.
Dylan, Karen.
99 elephants walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve elephants here. 99 elephants say, we just want the peanuts on the bar.
There you go. Karen, Danny.
99 elephants walk into a bar, and the bar is tended by 3 blind men. The first blind man serves a drink that's perfect for a rope. The second blind man serves a drink that's perfect for a barrel. The third blind, I forget how the rest of it goes. But yeah, that thing.
I thought Danny had one.
I do have one.
That's good.
Yeah, we all get it. We just bail on it.
So,
You
99
finish it.
elephants walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve elephants here. And they say, You mean we pack these trunks for nothing?
Very good. And Dylan?
99 elephants walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve elephants here. And 99 elephants just go, what a Dumbo.
Denny, did you have one?
99 elephants walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve elephants here, and they turn and leave, and all the patrons go, what are you doing, man? We came here for a little tail.
Yeah,
No,
little
it's
tail. Got it.
Seigel.
Got it. Let's do this. Jane and then Tom bring us home.
99 elephants walk into a bar and the bartender says, we're not supposed to do any political jokes today, so we'll just leave the elephant.
That one.
And that's
No. How did I know?
All of the suggestions have been like, let's talk politics. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's 99.
Oh, we're not going to fix Tom's joke?
We're not going to what?
We're not going to fix Tom's joke?
It's unfixable, this one.
I thought Tom waved us off. That's what I thought I saw.
I
Okay.
got one if he doesn't.
Okay. Hang on. We're going back to the game. Danny, bring us home.
99 elephants walk into a bar and the bartender says, that's going to cost a lot to fix.
Yes, there it is.
Worth it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. That is our warm-up. We're officially warm now. Don't we feel it? Oh, so much fun to be back with our friends. And I'd love to catch up with everybody, but then the whole hour would be over already. We got to keep it moving. We're going to jump into our next game. Or form, depending on who you are. It's called Switching Channels. This is a game in which our friend Denny here is going to be watching some television and not streaming services, but actually television with channels. Does anybody remember those? And so what we need are categories, 6 categories of different types of programs she might be watching, like, I don't know, what type of program would you be watching on actual television? There are so many different types. And if I told you, then it wouldn't be your suggestion, would it? So I'm pretty sure you're good enough at this. I see one. Looks like channel 1's going to be the History Channel. That's from Dari. Thank you, Dari. Tennis from Naomi. So maybe sports. We'll go with sports/tennis if that's the way we want to go. Channel 3 is going to be reality show. Thank you, Kathy B, for that. David Benjamin says thriller, so some sort of maybe horror channel. Are there horror channels? I'm not sure, but we'll work on it. We've got romantic comedy. Thank you, David Benjamin. That's going to be channel 5. And
Life is a romantic comedy, that David Benjamin.
We got Auntie Julie in the chat with a crime drama. All right, so just to recap, we have channel 1 is the History Channel. Channel 2 is sports or tennis, if you're so inclined. Channel 3 is reality shows. Channel 4 is horror. Channel 5 is romantic comedy. And channel 6 is a crime drama. I will give it over to Denny, having a great time in her apartment, isn't she?
You know, when I'm not playing 99, I like to kick back and watch some good old-fashioned channel television. Let's see what's on channel 1.
The 1920s, a time of absolute freedom and gaiety in the United States of America. And hooch running was at its peak.
Hooch running, yes, of course. And the classic way everyone would spend their afternoon watching horses run and shopping at the nearby farmer's market. Look at these beautiful produce here that has been shipped in from farms around the area. We better make sure no hooches get to those, shouldn't we?
Gee golly, we ought to.
You know
If
what?
hooches
I'll listen a little more. The hooch is what?
If hooches got to the farmer's market, it might interrupt the horse races that are very common here in the 1920s.
You know what? Now I want hooch, a horse, and food, so I'm just going to go to channel 2.
Oh.
He almost had that. That was just outside. Let's see if he challenges.
That tantrum. He's throwing a tantrum. Oh,
Yes.
boy. Well, here we are at the 2024 tennis finals in Wimbledon, New Jersey.
If I have to tell you, Mark, if Augustus doesn't get his temper under control, this line judge is bound to eject him from this match. We've seen Judge Ferguson eject many players for being contentious.
It's a bad racket, isn't it, Ted?
Oh boy, you know what? Augustus was the name of my worst ex-boyfriend. Let's see what's on channel 3.
I came here
I feel like channel 3 is halfway coming in.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah, hello there.
I hate this steal your car program. I didn't even leave my keys in my car.
I've got it. If you want it, I'll just give it back. I'm not good at stealing cars. I give them back. You want your car back?
Yes, I do, but I'd like it filled this time. Every time you steal my car, it comes back empty. This is a bunch of crap.
Well, you know, they renewed us for another season, so I had to do it again.
How did they renew this? This is the most slow-paced reality crime show. Let's see what's on the next channel 4.
Welcome back to Ghost Wranglers, where we investigate the most haunted graveyards in the West. I think today we've actually seen a ghost. Let's see, can you identify yourself?
Yes, I am a lot thinner than I was when I first died. I'm Slim Pickens.
We got the ghost of Slim Pickens. Boy, I think your music was scarier than anything we'd find in this graveyard.
To think people paid for that.
Well, I'm not paying for this. I'm going to see what else is on my free TV. Channel 5.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I've spilled my room temperature coffee all over you. I don't think I've met you before.
No, you haven't. But first, let me take off my shirt so I can clean this off.
Why certainly. Oh, why?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
You look oddly familiar. Didn't we go to high school together?
Oh my gosh. Is it really you? You've put on so much muscle since you aced that science fair, Johnny.
Johnny reminds me of
right.
Augustus too. Let's see what's on channel 6.
I don't know if you're going to want to look at this crime scene. Only a grizzled old detective like me can stomach this crap.
Sure. Whatever you say, ma'am. I'll go right on in there and... Oh my God! She doesn't have a head. Are we even sure it's a woman?
Well, the distinguishing features of a woman are typically on the lower half of the body anyway, so yeah, we're sure.
Okay. What? I stepped in something. Oh my God, a clue, and it's liquid.
Well, most clues are liquid. Slurp that up and see what you think.
Oh God, no, this is too early in the day for this. Okay, let's go back to 1.
Gee willikers, Margarita. I don't think I've seen a farmer's market this bare since, I don't know, the early 20s. I wonder what's going on around here.
Well, it being the late 20s, we do know that Al Capone has a run of this farmer's market. He lets the horses just run wild.
Yeah, the great carrot shortage of 1924 really put a bunch of skinny horses out there.
I've got some carrots.
Oh boy.
Don't tell.
I don't want to watch anyone drink carrot juice. Channel 2.
Oh, another bad shot. Oh, Augustus better keep his temper under control. That line judge this could ruin his dreams at a third.
I know there's a lot of love in the stadium here, but I'm not feeling it. It's just these people are off their game. It's embarrassing that it's being televised.
Well, I had to explain it to you, Mark, but love is actually a score in tennis.
These guys are idiots. Channel 3.
Maybe you aren't aware of how much a wheel alignment costs, the way you drive up and down those curves.
You know, I don't even have a license. I was a poor choice to be a car thief. I thought it was a makeover show, cosmetically speaking, and that turned out to be steal that car. I'd never even heard of it before. Sorry.
You have a car, maybe we can switch places for a while.
Well, I don't have a license. Why would I have a car?
True. Let's move on. Next channel. Channel 4.
Slim Pickens has now followed me home and won't stop haunting me and stop singing.
Well, you need to stop playing that R&B and get back to country.
I'm just trying to get something other than the sound of your music out of my dang head.
Why would you want to do that?
You're driving me crazy. I might have to join you on the other side.
Oh gosh, don't kill yourself. Channel 5.
Okay, if you think I'm going to believe that you've only been married 5 times before, I just don't think I can believe you anymore.
All right, I'll confess. I've been married 7 times, all to people we graduated with. I'm working my way through the graduation class, and, well, you are next in the yearbook.
Fine. Put your shirt back on. I never want to
put
see
it back
you again.
on. Oh, channel 6.
Well, Rookie, you misidentified the body. You stepped in our only clue. Rookie, you left the crime scene. There's several reasons why I'm thinking about firing you, but there's something about the sound of my own voice that I kind of...
All right, you know what? I'm done with TV for tonight. I'm going to go get something out of the fridge. Good night.
That's why we switched to streaming services, everybody. That is why. All right, next up, we're going to play a classic new choice. Denny and Danny are going to play the game. They are going to be playing out a scene, and from time to time, they're going to hear Karen Baughn's voice as she calls out,
"New choice!"
And they have to change. They need a new choice of dialogue for the line of dialogue they just said. And they got to do it every time they hear that musical.
No choice!
That beautiful sound. I think. Okay, so what we need from the audience here is a location. Wow, look at that! It's already in the thing, and it looks like the first thing that popped into the chat from David Benjamin here is Dublin. Dublin, Ireland is the location, and here is Denny and Danny with some new choice.
Hello there. Did we have to come to Dublin on St. Patrick's Day? That's ridiculous.
Denny, you're muted.
These are my roots. These are my roots, Danny. And you always said you were my Danny boy, but
New
now
choice.
You always said that you were my Danny man.
New choice.
You always said that you were a dandy, but for you to refuse to wear a leprechaun kilt when I'm barely covered, you're embarrassing me. Everyone else here is dressed like a wee leprechaun. I can't hear you
sound on
over the rushing water of the...
Everyone is so drunk here they can barely stand up.
New choice.
Everyone here has been drinking since they had their first Holy Communion.
New choice.
Everyone here has got stock in Guinness, so of course they're drinking.
Listen, you've been writing me about ethnic stereotypes. You say that my people drink. You say that you say that we look for things at the end of rainbows. You know, I am a literature and history professor.
New choice.
I never went to college, but I have an extensive collection of Irish comic books.
New choice.
I'm blind and I need you to tell me what's happening.
New choice.
I am finally opening my eyes to the reality of our relationship. You don't respect me or my people,
You know
do
what?
you?
Met at the end of a rainbow. I figured you were my pot of gold.
Oh, see, you say that my people drink and then you compliment me and I don't know how to feel about you anymore. You're a master manipulator.
You know what? I've been through Dublin and it's a nice place to visit.
You know what? I know what's Dublin. You're Dublin on me. You're nice and then you're mean. You're cutting and then you're kind.
I'm Dublin because I've had too much Irish stew these last few years.
New choice.
I'm Dublin because if I don't lose some weight, I'll be tripling.
Well, finish your mutton. We paid good money for it. But
New choice.
finish nuttin', honey, because that cereal is going to get soggy. And when you're done, I think that you and I need to find a couples counselor when we get back to the States and see if...
No, but I'm not coming back to this pick your own sheep restaurant again. This is ridiculous. They should have had this thing cooked before we showed up.
Hey, there's my ex-boyfriend from high school with his shirt off. Forget you. I'm going to go make a new path for myself at the end of this rainbow.
Scene!
She found love in a hopeless place. And we finally got the ending of one of those TV programs. Thank you. All right. Next up, we're playing a little bit of Jeopardy! What we need from the audience are professions. Throw some professions in the live chat here. And we also need 3 Jeopardy categories. A category that you would see on Jeopardy, that you would enjoy on Jeopardy, like U.S. presidents, things that start with M, potent potables, anything like that. Throw them in there. Okay. All right. So here we are with some professions. Diana Nicole drops in veterinarian. Dare drops in historian, and Raimi Cosmetics and Eyebrow Studio drops in eyebrow guru. Those are your professions: veterinarian, historian, and eyebrow guru. All right. And then as far as categories go, give us some Jeopardy style categories. Anybody out there with any type of suggestions? Anybody watch Jeopardy these days? That's on actual television. It's not on a streaming service. It's on Channel 7 if you're here in Southern California. We've got from Susan Kuhn, Tombstone Epitaphs. Very good. From Julie, things that start with B. And... I like this one from Dari. Types of jobs that end with Ian. All right. Your host today is going to be Mr. Dylan White.
Hello and welcome to Jeopardy! I am Skip Tumalu. And welcome to another edition of Jeopardy! Let's meet our contestants. First up, our champion. She's a veterinarian, and I will let her introduce herself.
What you doing there, Skip? You want to shake? Good boy. Yeah, that's how I treat my patients. Yes, I am a veterinarian, Denny Meow, although I do treat dogs, cows, and horses, and I am so excited to be here. I could just pass a small pellet.
Well, great to have you back as our reigning champion, Denny the veterinarian. You are going up against a historian. Let's have our historian introduce himself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tom Index, and I've written a new book. It's called The History of History and all the mistakes that we are accustomed to accepting.
Very good, Tom. I'm looking forward to not reading that book. Now we're going to meet our final contestant here on Jeopardy! She's an eyebrow guru. Introduce yourself, contestant.
Hola. My name is Frida Braulo, and I paint on the makeup or maquilla laboratorios.
I'm sure you said something very professional and interesting. We're going to move on to playing our game Jeopardy! We have 3 categories this evening: Tombstone Epitaphs, things that start with B, and jobs ending with Ian. We're going to start with our champion, Denny the veterinarian. You have the board.
I've got to go with things that start with B, Skip.
Things that start with B. All right. Your answer is boner.
And
yes, Denny.
well, what's the round where I can win extra points?
I'm sorry, judges say that's not correct.
I thought it was the boner
Contestants? Tom.
What is historically the main cause for divorce?
And our judges say that is correct. Tom, you have control of the board.
I'll take Tombstone Epitaphs.
Tombstone Epitaphs. All right, your answer is Kicking and screaming.
And screaming.
Ah, yes. Frida Brolau. What is it?
See,
Frida.
see. What? What is? I forgot the question.
You come up with the question. We provide the answers. The answer
I
is
plucked it right out of my head.
kicking and screaming.
I see. What is the name of my latest painting of the monkeys?
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to go to our champion, Denny. What is your answer?
What was it? What was the answer?
Kicking and screaming.
Yes. How do most mother kangaroos give birth?
All right, we got to go to Tom.
How was Mary Todd Lincoln buried?
That is absolutely correct. Tom, you once again have control of the board.
Laughing. It's tragic. It's tragic.
Things
Okay,
that start
I'll
with
take,
B or jobs ending with Ian.
Jobs ending with Ian, please.
All right. Your job ending with Ian is librarian.
And
Denny.
what is a political party that usually doesn't get a lot of votes?
That is correct. The Librarian Party. Nobody seems to want to read up on them.
Oh, I
Right,
did.
Denny, you have control of the board.
Things that start with B.
Things that start with B. That is an audio daily double, and here is your clue. Denny.
What's the sound of a really good husband?
That is correct. Denny, you have control of the board.
Jobs ending with Ian.
Jobs ending with Ian. All right. The answer is Ian ended this job.
What?
Tom.
What do you call a custodian named Ian?
I'm
sorry, Frida Browlow, do you have an answer?
See, I gotta get my monkey off of me just by thinking. What is? I plucked it right out of my mind. The question again, the answer again is.
Ian ended this job.
Oh yes. What is politician?
No, I'm sorry. We're looking for McKellen. McKellen ended Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
all right. We are moving into Final Jeopardy. Your Final Jeopardy question is your Final Jeopardy category is 90s technology.
Man.
90s technology. And the answer is just the facts, ma'am. Contestants, write down your answers or your questions to the answer, just the facts, ma'am. Right now, it looks like Tom might be in the lead. He could be the new champion this week. All right, contestants, hopefully you have your answers. We'll work our way down the line. Denny, the veterinarian, your answer is just the facts, ma'am. What is the question?
What did I say to the patient who tried to pick up not only her fox, but another badger that did not belong to her?
All right, and we see you've wagered quite a bit. We're going to move on to Tom. Tom, what was your question?
What did we have before texting? We had faxes.
That was a question and an answer in one. Unfortunately, Tom seems to have risked it all. So, Denny, you might be safe in being the champion. We will see what Frida risked. Frida, your answer, just the facts, ma'am. What's the question?
The question is, what can my followers afford copies of with my art? Canvas or?
All right, and the judges say Frida actually has the right answer. She risked it all. She is going to be our new champion next time on Jeopardy. Let's give it up for our contestants, Denny, Tom, and Frida, and a big Jeopardy kick. I'm Skip Tumalu. We'll see you next time on Jeopardy!
Yes, give it up for Dylan, Denny, Jane, and Tom. Oh, such a complicated improv form, and they pull it off with such grace, class, and hilarity.
From such simple people.
It's
I like Skip to the Loo. I like him a lot.
Skip to Malou. All right, next up, we're going to play a little game called Time Crunch. This is a form, not a game, it's a form in which we play out a scene. Actually, it'll be Karen and Dylan, as you see on the screen before you, and Danny's camera won't be involved. But they're going to play out a scene that lasts 60 seconds, and then they're going to do it again in half that time. They're going to hack back and cut away in half that time, and half that time, and half that time, and crunch that scene down to 1 second. And as I see, producer Craig Jackman has already told you in the chat, we need a type of relationship. Thank you, Kelsey Blaine Gibson, for teacher student. I am excited about this. Here is Time Crunch. The first scene, as I mentioned, will be 60 seconds long, and go.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Baughn. I'm just not understanding the assignment.
Well, whose problem is that? I explained it in class. I explained it on the canvas. I sent out an email to all of your tablets. I don't know what else you expect me to do.
Well, Mrs. Baughn, you understand that if I don't pass this class, I am not going to be able to graduate high school.
Look, you got a lot going for you. You're the head of the cheerleading squad. You were homecoming queen. You're dating Brian. Ugh. Wish I was dating Brian.
Well,
But
Mrs.
look, you
Baughn,
don't have to
maybe we
graduate.
could arrange something where I could either set you up with Brian, or maybe, you and I could work something out.
No, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the Brian thing. You can set me up with Brian? You're willing to trade your boyfriend for your grades?
All right, get Brian in here. You can have him. I quit.
Hey, 18-year-old student, come on in.
Now they laugh.
Amazing. And
Was it amazing? All right.
well, it's going to be even more amazing in half the time as we do the same scene in 30 seconds, and go.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Baughn. I just don't understand the assignment.
Explain it in class, explain it on canvas. Don't know what else I can do for you.
Well, you got to be able to do something, because if I don't pass this class, I am not going to graduate.
Well, honestly, you got a lot going for you. You're the head of the cheerleading team, you're a homecoming queen, and you're dating Brian.
Oh, do you want me to set you up with Brian?
You're willing to sacrifice your grades or switch that?
Unless maybe
Grades,
something
Brian,
you and I
switch.
could do.
Yeah, no, not you. Brian,
All right,
give me
fine.
Brian.
Brian, get in here.
You're illegal.
That was the 30-second version. We're slicing it in half. Here's that same scene in 15 seconds, and go.
Mrs. Baughn, I don't understand the assignment.
Explained it 3 different ways. Don't know what else I can do.
I got to pass this class.
You got a lot going for you, homecoming Brian.
Yeah, but maybe you and I could do something.
Not you. I want the boy.
Here's Brian.
Give me.
Oh, that was a lot of drama in just 15 seconds. Could they do it in half that time? 7 seconds? Could they? Let's see. And action.
I don't understand the assignment.
I explained it a lot. You got a lot going for you, Brian,
All
especially.
right, you, Brian.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
We've
that they could
established
do
it's
that.
legal already. We know
But
this information.
Here we go. We got 3 seconds and action.
If you hunt my boyfriend Brian,
failing,
will
give
I
me
pass the
Brian.
class?
Yeah.
Could they even possibly do that scene in 1 second? And action.
Hi, I'm Brian.
Hey, baby!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Karen Baughn and Dylan White. Oh, I love that form. I love that form so much. Almost as much. You know what, guys? We're running the hits tonight. We said we're getting together. We're going to run the hits, all our favorites, all the favorites of our friends at home. It looks like we're currently in 42 households. And thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been so fun to get together. And gosh, it's all going way too fast here. We're in the final stretch of the last 3 forms. But here we go with another favorite. This is one we like to enjoy called job interview, or worst job interview, depending on who you ask. Our good friend Mr. Tom Carrozza is going to be hiring for a job. What we need from everybody at home is, what is that job? And as producer Craig Jackman has asked in the chat, what is that job? Oh boy, the official E. Gosh, I haven't seen you in the chat in a minute. He says Tom is hiring for a priest. Tom is hiring for a priest tonight, so here we go with the worst job interview ever.
Miss Pringle, yes, I'm looking to hire a new priest for my parish. Are there any applicants out there? Oh, good. I could use a few. Send the first one in, won't you please? Hello? Oh,
I'm perfect for this job. I'm fresh from the seminary, and I am not a woman at all. I am totally capable of doing this job.
All right. Well, first of all, we pronounce it seminary. It's been changed.
Of course.
So
Well, I know seminaries very well. Ever
So,
since my
are you willing to perform marriages and communions and hear confession? Huh? Yes.
Yes, I can certainly hear confessions. Is there something you wanted to tell me, young man? See, am I good at this?
I don't mean.
These are. See.
You know, I'm sorry, but I think we need somebody just a little more compassionate. We'll keep your resume on file. Please make sure Miss Pringle has it, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna march very masculinely out the door.
Right. Oh, I see. We already have our next applicant. Hello, looking for a priest. Can't hear you. Could you turn on your? Could you speak up? I can't hear a word you're saying. Hello.
Hello.
You look like a priest.
I would be wonderful for this. I used to be in a KISS lookalike band, so we're used to dressing in black and white.
Oh, that's helpful. Tell me, you're going to have to give some sermons. What topics will you cover in your first sermon? Homily.
Allowing priests to marry.
Oh, now that's radical. Why would you want that?
Well, I just think that other religions have their ministers married. Why should the priest be left out?
You know, that's a little too radical. I'm sorry, but we'll keep your resume on file, just in case something does open up. Is that all right with you?
Certainly.
All right, thank you. Miss Pringle. Yes, could you please send in the next applicant for the priest job? I don't know. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Looking for a priest.
May I dare say I ran into the other two applicants in the lobby. One was a woman. One was not in line with the faith. I am devout. I am pure. I am in line with the faith. I think I'm a great candidate for this job. And I know just how to spice up service to get a little bit more audience in here.
How would you spice it up?
I think we've got music, right? Yes. But can we make them a little bit more musical? I think we need props. We need lights. The incense, yes, but more. I like the costumes, but can we add sequins?
Probably not, but it's a good idea. I think you should apply at every church you can. Thank you for showing up today, okay? Yes. Ms. Pringle, is there anybody else out there in the waiting room? All right, send the next person in for this priest job. Who could it be? I wonder who's... Oh, hello.
You got another thing coming. I am the biggest Judas Priest fan you are ever going to find. I'm sure I can do a really good impersonation, whatever you need. Parties, bar mitzvahs, weddings. I'm your man.
Well, you know, we need an actual priest, not a Judas priest. You know, we need someone who can conduct services on Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, man, I'm up living after midnight. I can't be up on Sunday morning. What a square. You're like a Lego.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, yeah, I got it. Is that going to be the epitaph on you? on your
What kind of a person?
tombstone.
What kind of a person says epitaph? Who says that? Who comes up with that? That's crazy talk.
It's a tombstone epitaph. I'm just wondering where we're.
Uses epitaph as a callback.
Yes.
Was that God?
Yes, I'm in touch with God, and he just pipes in.
Wow. Maybe I should consider being a different kind of priest.
Yeah, maybe you should start from the beginning. Thank you for showing up, though.
All right, I'm gonna try to bite the head off a bat and see if I could see God. I know that's
awesome.
not
All right,
but,
that's awesome.
whatever. All right, man.
Okay. All right, bye. Oh, Miss Pringle. Is there anybody else out there at all? All right, we'll send him in. It couldn't hurt at this point. Hello. Hi, we're looking for a priest. Could you be that person?
Yo, what up?
Yeah,
you know what I
up?
think? You know why I think you're looking for somebody?
Why?
Because your congregation has heard the word, but have they heard the word?
You know.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters, restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for name's sake.
Yeah.
You gotta get through to your bros, man.
That is extremely hip and a little hop.
Speak to them in a language that hits them right, not in the heart, not in the balls, but in the soul. My man.
You realize you would have to wear a collar. You couldn't wear a t-shirt from Snoop Dogg.
I'll wear whatever you want. I'll make it a new fashion in town. The little kids on the street corner, they're gonna be looking up to me, bro. We're gonna be like, yo, you know who loves you? You know who loves you? Your Lord and Savior, Christ Jesus.
Lord is my German shepherd, I shall not want. Look, can we stop the music for a minute there? I just can't picture you administering last rites to a dying person, for instance.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. He lived his life, it ended.
All right, well, too bad you're not last. I would have picked you, but you're not.
Lights out, the last rites out.
Yeah, last rites out. Sorry, fella. Good job, though. Keep at it. I'm sure something will open up for
Word,
you.
my brother. You find me, I'll be at the YMCA on Thursday nights talking to your congregation.
Yeah, all right. I'll keep an eye open. Thank you for showing up. That was really nice. Miss Pringle. I'm getting a little desperate here, looking for a priest. Is there anybody else out there at all? All right, well, please send him in. Hello. Hi.
Hi, my name is Brian. I understand you're looking for somebody to be your daddy.
Yeah, my father figure. Hey, you're in. We start on Sunday, okay? 3 back.
It says father. Hey, I will be your father figure. I will had enough of crime. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time.
And that's St. George and St. Michael together. Hey,
Yeah.
job is yours. You start on Sunday.
A new priest has been found. Congratulations to Brian. Oh, just wait till they hear about his relationship with the teacher. Yeah, Danny. It's gonna be all the scandal. It's gonna be the scandal in town.
Tired over me.
What's that?
I will be your preacher, teacher.
Till the end of
time.
Breaking the law.
Bam, bam. All right. Next up, we're going to play a little game, another crowd favorite called dubbing. I'm sorry. We're going to exercise another form called dubbing. This is where
Exercise a form.
Jane and Tom are going to be playing this form, and they have no idea what they're about to see. They will see a scene. They will see a scene that was hand selected by Miss Karen Baughn.
Hand selected.
Hand selected, that's correct. And as they watch it on the screen, they will provide the dialogue for that scene. What we need from
Never
the
seen
chat.
this before.
That's
seen the scene.
That's right. They've never seen the scene.
Ain't that now?
The suggestion is that we need is a problem.
Are you saying it's an unseen scene?
It is
So-
it has not been seen. And
Uh-oh.
oh, I like this because it's just synergy. It's just synergy. Thank you, Diana and Nicole, for failed a job interview. That is the problem. The problem is a failed job interview. We're going to keep it going. That's right. And let's see how it informs this scene that they're about to be seen for the first time.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Share that screen.
Share that screen. You see it?
Yes.
Then let's play it. Action!
Oh, yes. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but the next person is.
Jane Brucker and Tom Carrozza, ladies and gentlemen. And mad props to Karen Baughn for finding that scene.
Yay! You guys really set it up with the murder pretty nicely.
Oh my goodness. It's like
it's meant to be.
so I have to just clue the audience in on how difficult it is to find scenes that are good for that form. It's very difficult, but Karen is very good at it. So one more round of applause for Karen.
Thank you.
And
It's
of
almost
course,
like Karen does this
Tom and
professionally.
Almost. It's almost like that. Giggity, giggity. Well, we're currently in 45 houses tonight. That's so great. Like we're down to our last form, and I feel like we should just keep running more forms. Well, I mean, I'm having a good time. That's all. But
All that matters.
maybe that is all that matters, right? Isn't that right?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we need to do this more often than once every other year.
Yep.
Okay.
And we picked
well,
Friday the 13th as the day to try it again.
Yeah, that's as made evident in our switching channels form. But here we go with our final form of the evening, and this is Party Quirks. We love this form. It's one of our favorites from the beginning of time. It is a classic, and what we need. Well, first, I'll explain. If you've never seen Party Quirks, and who are you watching an improv show if you've never seen Party Quirks? But we're gonna have one player, and it's gonna be Ms. Denny Seigel, the master herself at it, and she's going to be hosting a party. She has no idea what quirks have been assigned to the people who are showing up, but she's going to call them out one by one as she sees them. And as she does it victoriously, they will be forced to leave the party. But in order to do that, we need suggestions from you all. Okay. And we need Denny to mute. So you're going to just turn the volume all the way down on your device.
Yes, I'm going to ask those 45 households and the denizens within to trust that I am, otherwise it's no fun. I'm going to hit the mute. And I'm going to just peek at the screen, and when everyone waves at me, I will turn it back on.
And you are not in the YouTube. You're not seeing the suggestions.
No, I'm not in the YouTube. My phone
That's
is
right.
off.
There you go.
And
we'll,
silenced.
We'll just wave like Kermit.
Or we
We'll do
could
the Kermit.
text you to come back.
Well, if her screen's on, she can just.
I'm just.
see us.
Yeah,
I'll do the Kermit. I'll do the Kermit.
I'm going to mute, but I'm going to be replaying
Well,
Tom and Jane's scene in my
We'll all
head.
Kermit arms.
Everyone will Kermit arms. That sounds good. I think we'll be able to find it.
I saw Kermit arms play at Coachella.
Oh man, we were taking a tour of a haunted house for Emily Thatcher's birthday last week, and the tour guide said she was well versed in Victorian death culture, and I thought that needs to be the name of a band at Coachella, Victorian death culture. Right? All right, so let's head over to the chat. I'm going to start calling stuff out, and if you see something you want to play, you want to be, you let me know. Just claim it. Let's see here. We've got a coroner, angry neighbor. And
That's me. That's me.
Okay.
That's me.
Karen's
I'll be a coroner.
We got Tom's a corner, Karen's an angry neighbor. I'm not writing these down, so everybody at home remember. We've got Sherlock Holmes. We've got a zookeeper. The
zookeeper.
Was that Danny?
Danny.
Danny's a zookeeper.
I see the official E as somebody turning into a werewolf or a vampire. I'm going to do that.
Okay. All right. That leaves myself and Jane. We've got Lucky Charms, Leprechaun, Fallen Angel, more political stuff. That sounds exciting. I'll be the Fallen Angel. I'll be the Fallen Angel.
Jane.
That leaves Jane. Jane, we've got Supergirl, Elephant Dung Shoveler, a giant, ballroom dancer, a fish.
I'll be a dancer.
Ballroom dancer. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll just go around. Everybody remind us who you are. Danny Roque, you are a
Zookeeper.
Dylan White.
I am turning into a werewolf vampire hybrid. We will accept werewolf or vampire.
Tom.
Corner.
What was that? Corner.
Corner.
And Karen's the worst neighbor ever. And
neighbor.
Jane was ballroom dancer.
Dancer.
And I'm a fallen angel.
Nice.
And let's
What is
do
Jane?
it. Jane's a ballroom dancer.
Thank you. Got it.
Kermit arms. Yay! Denny, are you back?
I'm back.
All right, welcome back.
Thank you.
Miss Seigel, I know you rented out this hall for 6 hours, but let me be honest with you. Nobody cleans this place. I'm gonna probably be back Monday morning, so if you want to party till then, whatever, man. But what are you celebrating again?
This is my my Friday the 13th party. It was going to be a Sunday the 15th, but I decided to do it on.
I don't really care. I just ask everybody that. But have fun and just knock yourself out, man. Have a great time.
Okay, thanks. Oh gosh, I am so excited. Everyone thinks Friday the 13th is bad luck, but I have all good luck. I have frosted Lucky Charms. I have marshmallow candies that look like rabbits' feet because I don't want to hurt any rabbits. I have rainbows with leprechauns at the end wearing pants. This is all about good luck. I can't wait for my first guest to get here. Woo, I hope everyone got the address right.
Knock, knock, knock.
Whoa, someone's at the door. Come in.
Hey, Denny, welcome. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me to your Friday the 13th party.
Yeah, you know what? It was going to be Sunday the 15th, and then I decided Monday's a work day and everyone could stay up late.
No,
so
just so weird, though, that you would schedule it on Friday the 13th and there's a full moon.
Well, listen, just because you're a werewolf doesn't mean that you can't come to a party and have a good time.
No, I don't know why you would think that, but I want to suck you.
Okay, you're just a conglomerate of movie horror villains, aren't you? Oh, well, you're gone. That was rude. He could have at least said goodbye before he leapt off the balcony and bit into that dove. Oh, hey, oh, there's two guests here at once, but I'm going to go with the one in the red shirt first. Come on in. I saw you through the peephole. I like your shirt. Oh, God.
Can you open a window? I've got this chemical smell on me. I can't. If you could just open a window and get some air.
Listen, Pepe Le Pew, I know you're always looking for love, but I want to tell you right now that I'm not in the market for that. I'll open a window, though. Yeah, I'm sorry that you work in a hazmat suit place that was defective and you got chemicals on you from 3 Mile Island.
Oh, it's a specific preserving chemical. I always smell like it.
Yeah, I know a lot about those because, BHT is it keeps the processed meat, you don't want to have undercooked salami, right? All right, listen, have a drink, just relax. Try to get that formaldehyde out of your eyes. I'm going to see who's at the door. Come in. Oh, hello.
The party? I'm here.
Yes, well, you are a diva samba dancer, and I'm really glad that you didn't you win a ballroom dancing competition earlier in the week? Just blowing through them. Yeah, well, what?
Hello there.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear someone at the door. Come in.
They're not coming in. They never come in.
Well, you know what? You have
go get
halitosis.
them. Sometimes I have to go get them.
No,
Oh.
They're coming in.
Now, what the heck?
What?
Hi,
Hi.
the party of the year.
Well, I'll tell you, people have been coming and going pretty quick, dropping like flies. So it's not the soiree I was hoping for, but maybe you can help out. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You want to talk about flies? I guarantee you I deal with more flies than you ever have to.
Well, it is hard to be the poop emoji in human form, isn't it?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. You don't listen, Mr. Hanky, you are an animated star, but you do bring a lot of flies everywhere you go. So
No, I'm not the one bringing the flies.
hold that thought. You should meet my friend if you can deal with his noxious chemical odor. Come in. Hello?
Is he coming in?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to, he's getting his bearings. Hello?
Where am I?
This is my party, Denny. It's the Friday the 13th party.
Your party's where?
It's well, you know, the janitor said it was a warehouse. I think it was very unclear. I don't know what the hell he said. Something about a hall. Something I was in the hall. Kids in the hall. I don't know. But come on in. We have cheese puffs.
What plane are we in?
This
Plane
is,
of existence.
yes,
Where
I knew
are
what
we?
you meant. I didn't think this was that TV show with the plane.
In the
This is
sphere of eternity. Where are we?
Listen, X-Man. This is just Earth. There's nothing that exciting happening.
Earth.
Yes. You're for an alien, you seem to have a great command of the language. I got to tell you.
He was one of the dropping like flies people.
Okay. If everyone could just mingle, I have another guest. Hello, come in.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Oh, how wonderful of you to communicate now. That's wonderful.
Well, yes, I know we met doing a play about Helen Keller, but now I can fully communicate.
All right. I just wanted to make you aware that I'm planning to have some people over next week in case you wanted to move your car, in case things didn't want to get blocked in by a van.
Okay, you're a little passive aggressive, but
I'm just trying to be communicative. Casey Jr. is outside. There's a cloud blocking my Volvo in, so I just wanted to let you know
Casey
that I'm
Jr.,
having people over.
you are you follow the Grateful Dead, and that's Casey Jones. No, you know a lot about cars, I'll say that. And working for the Department of Transportation as you do, it's probably very frustrating for you.
May I also, while I've got you, say that the trash bins go out on Thursday and then they come in on Friday morning.
I know. You know what? I don't like having my landlady at my party. It's about.
I wish, because then I could kick you out, right? Wouldn't that be nice? But we're just over here in chaos land, aren't we?
Well, you are just a nosy neighbor that I did not even recall inviting.
Well, I'm going to live stream this. Oh, I dare.
Don't be such a Karen. Oh, God. Okay. Yes, I'm so sorry. You are emitting a really strong odor, and I'm afraid it might be alienating. You might be the reason everyone's leaving so fast.
I usually, well, you know, as it comes to people like dropping like flies, I usually show up afterwards.
Oh, you're DDT, aren't you? And you killed all the, don't it only seem to show? No? Okay.
I don't know what that is.
It's a chemical spray that they put on plants in the 70s. It killed a lot of wildlife.
Hey, you're looking a little stiff yourself. Maybe you should follow me.
Well, you know what? You should drink some embalming fluid right now. That's what you should do.
Because why?
Because I'm looking stiff, and that's what you give to dead people. Thought I was being clever.
Can I go home?
A little confused. Oh boy. You with the flies. You having a good time there in the kitchen?
Well, smells better in here than it does at my job. So yes, I'll stay in the kitchen.
Listen, there's no dishonor in being a sanitation worker, that we would be swimming in garbage, you know?
Well, I'm swimming in garbage, but I'm swimming in it the moment it leaves the original receptacle.
Well, you are a plumber and you work in the sewers and you get paid handsomely, from what I understand. So I don't know what all this bitching's about.
I have to deal with them from before it goes in and then after it comes out.
Well, being a dietitian proctologist is not everyone's cup of tea, but you do a very good job.
Speaking of coming out,
Yes.
did you see a heavenly light when I arrived?
I did notice a glow. I thought the fluorescent was flickering, but now that you mention it, yes.
I noticed you have guitars here. Do you have any harps?
Listen, if you would be an absolute angel and get one from the attic, I would really appreciate that.
I would love to be one again. I swear to God.
You're just a fallen angel, and you came here to my party. That was sweet. Oh man. You know what? I think that you do a really good job as a colonoscopy doctor.
Do you have any pets? I haven't noticed any pets.
Well, no, I don't at the moment. Why?
Well, we may have a surplus. I might be able to bring you something. What would you like? Maybe-
Oh, Noah, I don't need any of your animals. I'm fine. Nah. Okay, I took a shot. Do you, you work with a lot of animals in the animal shelter, and that's why you have to clean up their poop all day.
I wish it was an animal shelter. Tiny animals like that would be such a joy.
You clean up all the poop in the elephant cage. Oh, hang on. I think my passive-aggressive neighbor's back. Hello?
Can I just say one of your guests has let several lions loose around my property? I will be talking to the HOA.
Okay, well, listen, working as a zookeeper is not as easy as it sounds.
I'm filming this!
Good job, guys.
You're the one, man.
Good job, the queen of this game, Denny Seigel!
Wait, was it Fallen Angel? Was it Nosy Neighbor?
Angry neighbor, yeah.
Angry Neighbor?
Yeah.
Dylan was all the creepy Halloween.
I was a werewolf vampire hybrid.
Oh, excellent.
And zookeeper. So yeah, you were there.
Zookeeper, and Jane was a ballroom dancer.
That's right.
And
Nailed
very
it.
elegant. And Tom, I forgot what Tom was.
Coroner.
Tom was a coroner.
Did I say
Wonder
that?
you have your own Wikipedia page.
You said you came close.
All right, good enough. Good job,
Close
guys.
enough.
Wow, that was
Give it
really
up for
fun.
Denny and all performers this evening. Jane's going to be the zookeeper tonight. Wow, this was so much fun.
The audience notice everyone's in my apartment. These are
Yes, there has been chatter in the chat about it.
all. Right.
Everybody in Tom's apartment, of course. We love y'all for being here. Thank you so much. This was such a great time. I feel like, if I may hold everybody for 5 more minutes, as we're done with the show here tonight, as far as the improvs go, which is it's gone too quick. But if we can do a round robin, it's been 2 years, and everybody, in the Vaudacity community is just like, we feel like a family, right? So let's catch up. If we give each person on the screen 30 seconds to tell us about their last 2 years. We'll start with Dylan White. Dylan, what have you been up to the last 2 years?
I live in Arizona full time now. I married my girlfriend, so we've been married for just over 2 years now. And I am currently working mostly as a stand-up comedian.
Love that. Tom Carrozza, you've had an uneventful couple of years, right?
I guess I could mention it. I had a stroke last February. I'm still recovering, but not doing much else. I wrote a musical with my friend Joe Mulligan.
That's nothing much. Nothing much.
Well, it's something to do called Dirt Cheap.
And the 2-person play, you directed the play you wrote.
That was,
and you wrote a book, dude.
Well, that was a while ago, and it never. Yeah, I've been doing things, but everything is fine. And Tom Crow, and as you can see, my apartment is very popular with everybody else.
We're just happy to be hanging out with you.
Me too.
All right. Speaking of strokes, Danny Roque,
Yeah, exactly.
what have you been up to, buddy?
Just as can you hear me?
Yes.
Just as the lockdown was ending, I had my stroke, but I was lucky where I was. I was surrounded by medical personnel when it happened, so they got me in right away. As I didn't know I had enough brain to stroke. I haven't written a book, but I've been writing some ransom notes lately. I did have something.
And please stop sending those to me.
I had something funny happen. My wife and I were driving back from a wedding in Montana, and we stopped at the Costco in Idaho Falls to use the bathroom and to get gas. And I'm walking the back of the Costco, and suddenly I hear, "Danny, is that you?" So a guy that used to work at the Hawthorne store here, who is in lunch at Costco, works there now and spotted and recognized me.
Costco celebrity.
Yeah.
Love it. Denny Seigel, what have you been up to?
Well, since we're starting with medical stuff, I got 2 new knees. I would show them to you, but then I'd have to get up and my knees don't work.
Then
I'm gonna take
you need new knees.
Yes, I'm gonna take 5 seconds out of my 30 seconds to just thank Paul Carganilla, who just dedicates so much of his life to showcasing people and bringing people together and bringing joy and meaning. You're just an amazing human, and it's so great to see everyone here, and freaking Craig Jackman, who's not on camera, but we love him. So I am going back into improv teaching. So I don't know if anyone's interested in that. Facebook messaged me, and I finished a pilot for a animated kid show that it combines my love of that with film noir that I co-created, but I wrote the pilot and we're trying to pitch it. And I'm in the quarterfinals of a competition. So far, so good. And
What kind of competition?
I just submitted it to a competition and I'm in the quarterfinals. So
Like a pilot?
Yeah.
I see.
For animated kid stuff, for kids content.
So
And
cool.
but I really want to transition. I love performing, but I really want to transition into full-time writing. So I'm putting that out there. And I'm still single, so
Get at her, dogs. Get at her.
and so happy to be here and love everyone who's watching. Thank you guys so much. You saved our sanity during the lockdown. Thank you.
Denny.
That's great. And thank you for coming in again tonight.
Yeah. Speaking of teaching improv, Karen, what have you been up to?
Well, hey, some friends and I opened an improv studio here in Los Angeles called the Shared Experience Studio, where we're teaching classes, and we have weekly shows on Wednesday night at the Yard Theater, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. if you are in the area and want to come on by and see some long-form improv. I also teach improv at AMDA, which is the American Musical Dramatic Academy. Man, I do a lot of improv. That's a lot. What else? I've been hiking again. I stopped hiking and then I started again, and so I've been like going out into the nature and seeing waterfalls, and that has been healing and yummy.
Just don't go chasing them.
Don't do.
Karen's a brilliant teacher if anyone's interested in taking a long form class or any class that she's teaching.
Denny is as well. Jane Brucker, what the heck have you been up to?
After 34 years, I became empty nested finally. And then I went to Thailand for a month, and Europe for a month, and the Southwest for not a month, 2 weeks or something, and ended up falling in love with Pasadena. So I don't have to change my money. I can use dollars. And that's it. And that's that.
And Paul, what about you?
Paul, and also, Paulie, after you're done, let's not forget that tomorrow's Denny's birthday. Okay, sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, I got it. Wait, well, before anything.
Or today
we
if
go.
you're on the East Coast.
Everybody, get ready. We're gonna do the classic Vaudacity in sync, not the boy band, but actually in synchronization. I don't see a pic here, but here we go. We're gonna sing wherever you are in the world. Get ready to sing to Denny. We're gonna start on this note. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denny. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, 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 wow.
I had to get that in there. Yeah.
That was lovely. Thank you.
Probably the best rendition you've ever heard, right?
Was the only rendition I've ever heard.
In tradition of Vaudacity.
So what have you been up to, Paulie?
I've been good. I've just been, supporting the kids' careers and working. And I guess I've started 3 podcasts since in the past 2 years. So I'm rocking 3 podcasts and hanging out with my family. That's pretty much it.
You've got the Cove, you've got the Titanic one, and what's the third one?
Magical Mystery Hour,
Magical
co-hosted
Mystery
by
Hour, that's
Amanda
right.
Benjamin. So we're
And you did some
Have me on
traveling.
that one. I'm just
Matt.
saying.
keeping busy. Everybody's been busy around here. So let's maybe make it a priority to get together more often. Can we say like maybe every few months or so and do this again? It's kind of
let's do that.
What about Craig?
Oh yeah, Craig Jackman, get in here. What have you been up to the last 2 years, Craig Jackman?
Well, let's see. Looking for a manager and talent agent with my acting, and helping a mentor friend of mine with his podcast, as well as co-hosting with the Carganilla on his podcast, The Cove. And it has been a journey. It has been fun. And you guys with the Vaudacity, you make it even more fun. So thank you. Bless you all.
It's all that family element. And big shout out, I don't know if he's watching, but shout out to Mr. Sam Mikulich out there, wherever you are, buddy.
Miss you,
We
Sam.
love you. He helped to build this show from the ground up, from the very beginnings. And Karen mentioned when they were in rehearsal on Tuesday, this show, just like this network, is a COVID baby, she called it. I was like, oh, that's an interesting term. Yeah, it was born because of COVID. And the amount of blessings and just positive, positive effects it has had on my life, I cannot even lay out or explain or list. And I just so many of these relationships are a huge part of that, and not just everybody on the screen and in this cast, but everybody in the chat and in the audience tonight. Love you all. Love that we got back together for this fun reunion show. I hope we do it again soon. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for this amazing cast and Craig Jackman. And thank you for tuning in, spending Friday night with us. Danny's there somewhere. But give it up one more time for, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Roque, Denny Seigel, Tom Carrozza, Dylan White, Jane Brucker, and Karen Baughn. Thank you so much to Craig Jackman. I've been your host tonight. I'm Paul Carganilla. Thank you all so much again. We'll see you again, hopefully soon.
Thank you, audience. Thank you so much for being there.